pull my notes out. Notes are pulled out. right, all right, all right. See where I am actually. Okay. I don't feel good. My stomach is upset. It's very upset with me. Where's everybody? Where is everybody? This might be a short thing, whatever this thing is. What is this thing? Twitch stream. So you don't get any people hanging out with me, talking to me. Says I got 2 viewers. Say hi. If you watch this later on, or you watch this on YouTube, we'll remind everybody for the millionth time to subscribe or resubscribe. Not only to me on follow me on Twitch, but also follow along on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly. There's Mr. Frank. F you been, man? Let's go. Oh, sorry. I love when you call me Pookie. Oh, good times. How's your day going so far, Frank? If that is your real name. It works, so there's that. So you get really the best of all worlds. It's like, where's the greatest place you would want to be today? I'm gonna guess you would have said at work, and then you're there. So everything worked out, just as we all imagined when we were kids. I'd rather be in Jacksonville writing. I would rather you were in Jacksonville writing. Would also probably help me writing. Soon, my friend, soon. Sock is coming off. Very soon. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks and we do this. Have you ever used the word codswallop in a book? I don't know what that means. So I'm going to say no. I use a lot of strange and exotic words. That one I don't believe I have. Should I even bother looking that up, or am I going to be very disappointed in you? Basically means nonsense or BS. What is that? Like an old timey Victorian word, or is it something that you learn if you go to school in Sayreville? I think the guy from Psych, I think he says that word a lot, and I do think, come to think of it, a couple songs that Snake Sabo wrote for Skid Row had that word in it. So, by golly gee willikers. All good words. I think you're too young to remember. Do you remember the club in South Jersey? Can't remember exactly where it was. It's called G Willikers. I saw Nuclear Assault there twice. I think I saw Overkill there once. I'm trying to think of who else I saw. Not a chance. They would do a lot of hardcore shows, stuff like that. Brutal Truth, I think, was there. I think I saw Brutal Truth, although I don't even remember. Wasn't a huge fan. This is back in the early to mid 90s, I think that place was there. Can't remember what town it was now. Just some crappy South Jersey town. We got high winds in 2 hours, which I'm wondering how that's going to affect the new awning. Because if it gets like if it's a lot of wind, then it closes. Codswallop, New Jersey, that's where it was. I'm going to look it up, see if there's anything online for it. I doubt it, but you know. Come on. It was in Pennsauken, in Camden. There's a Facebook group. How funny is that? It was Pennsauken. Which is also called, back in the old Victorian days, Pennsauken was called Codswallop. I definitely go to that show. Yeah, it was a shithole. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a shithole. It made Club A look like the classiest place in the world. Fuck is Armand giving? I know, right? Like I'm on my normal scheduled time. It's it's 1 o'clock right now. So where the hell is everybody? Are their jobs so important that they can't be on? But your job is equally not as important as theirs. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Last night we watched the Rock Legends Sammy Hagar episode. Yeah, they're dead to me. Exactly. Watch the Sammy Hagar episode. And yeah, they pretty much did what I thought they were going to do. They talked about his early days. They talked about Montrose. They did not talk about what a jerk Ronnie Montrose was, though. And I think I read 2 of Sammy Hagar's books that, according to Chad Lutzke, he wrote himself, but none of those guys wrote these books themselves. And anyway, and he basically doesn't say, in the books he talks about what a jerk Ronnie Montrose was, but in the show he does not. He basically just like, oh, we played a gig and Ronnie turned to me and said, hey, this is my last show. This is my last show tonight, so what are you going to do now? And then that was it. And then Sammy Hagar did his solo career. What was your favorite, even though they all sound not so good? That's an excellent question. The Alice Cooper one I wasn't a big fan of. But I'm not a big fan of Alice Cooper. The Dee Snider one was kind of boring. You knew all that stuff already. The Sebastian Bach one, you kind of knew all that stuff already. Sammy Hagar, you kind of knew all that stuff already. What was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. There was 5 of them. No, Chad Kroeger was not one of them. David Lee Roth, no, that was not one of them. Shit, what was the... That's funny. What was the other one? I watched it. I can't think of who it was now. I don't know. No. I gotta look this up now. It's annoying me, I don't know. Oh, Bret Michaels, duh. The first one was Bret Michaels. Chips enough. Yeah, that'd be a 2-hour episode. Bret Michaels. None of them really give you any like, if you didn't know who they were, maybe it was interesting. If you knew who they were, there was nothing really in any of them that was like, I did not know that. There's Amanda Ward. Somebody's finally in the house. And I didn't think any of them were great. The Sammy Hagar one I liked. I liked Sammy because I like Sammy Hagar. In fact, I listened to Sammy Hagar Van Halen this morning while I was doing emails. And I was like, you know what, I forgot. A lot of these songs are really good. But like, they didn't really talk too much about anything. They talked about the Van Halen stuff. They talked about basically they got new management. They kicked him out of the band, and then he did. He went back to his solo stuff, but they really didn't talk. The only thing I did not know is the drummer for his solo stuff was a guy that he's known since he was like 14 years old. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was his buddy, and they basically, before and after Van Halen, he did that. So, yeah. So that was that. None of them, like I said, none of them were great. Who the hell is this? Somebody trying to sell me something. No, thank you. Everybody be quiet. ever to be cool. We have like one tile on our roof that is discolored, and they always come around and they're always like, "Oh, we need to replace your roof." No, you don't. Now you're gonna ring the doorbell. Go away. Nobody's home. Now he's walking away. Exactly what's going on here. He's gonna. Where are you going? Oh, he's going across the street. I'm like, what the hell? Although the story was he had his own travel agency that he used to book Van Halen's tour, and those didn't realize it right away and got pissed that he was making money off them, other than not being the singer. No, according to him, everything was great, and then they got their manager died, and they got a new manager who immediately started telling Eddie, "Why is Sammy the face of this band? You're the face of this band. You're Edward Van Halen, and you don't need this guy, and you guys can do this." And then basically Eddie and Alex decided, you know what, we don't need him, and so they fired him. I guess the management fired him. Yeah, you need Gary Sharon. Yeah, exactly. Do you guys want to totally tank your career? Let's get Gary Sharon in here. But they didn't talk about like the Dave and Sammy tour or tours that they did. They didn't really talk too much about any of the negative at all. Sammy talked about his tequila, but then he didn't talk about the stuff he's doing now, the Santo that he's doing with Guy Fieri. They didn't talk about that. They briefly mentioned Cabo Wabo, the club. His sons are dorky looking. And then he talked about moons over my Sammy. Yeah. Then he talked about, basically divorcing his wife after a million years and having a couple kids with her. And then the wife he has now, she looked like the cute blonde model like 30 years ago, and now she looks horrendous. She's got fake lips, fake nose, fake cheeks. Her eyes are all back in her head. Her forehead is smooth out. Like she looks like she's had millions of dollars in cosmetic surgery. She just looks claymation. And that's it. That was all that we really learned about Sammy Hagar. Not any of the millions of bands that he's in now. Not about it. They didn't even talk about Michael Anthony playing with him now and coming over. They interviewed Michael Anthony a bunch of times, of course. It's like every one of these bands, they find the one other guy in the band that that still talks to him, kind of thing. You had nothing about Parachute Pants, although they did. At one point, Shelley was watching, and she was like, he has awful, awful outfits. They talked about I Can't Drive 55, how he got the inspiration for that song, and ran home at 3 in the morning and wrote it. And that was the video, was blah, 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 Okay. Like, these are the ones they could have done 2 hours on. And actually got into some stuff that maybe people didn't know. They did not. So, she's like, he wears a lot of red. I said, he's the Red Rocker, which they didn't mention either. So that was that. That was that. Or the beret in the finish what you started video. Yeah, they talked about Right Here, Right Now, the video, and how it was people started taking them seriously, the critical acclaim and blah blah blah. I'm like, shut up, it was just some stupid video. Yeah, he had some strange looks. The video they weren't in. I don't even remember. I don't remember. Like they were seeing parts of it, right now, blah blah. And I'm like, I don't even remember if I even saw that video back then. I don't know what happened there. They talked briefly about the induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and how him and Michael Anthony were the only two that showed up. Strange Looks, good band. Wait, that was Dirty Looks. I love Dirty Looks. I listened to some of their stuff the other day. I wish Heinrich was still alive. They'd still be making music. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the Blue Angels video. Yeah, that might be. I don't know. I don't remember. I was not a back when those albums came out, right? 5150 and OU 812 and whatever the other ones were. I did not listen to them because we didn't have the internet then, so it was the rumors. The rumors were always that David Lee Roth quit because they were jerks to him, kind of thing, right? That's what we were. The rumors, false rumors, we spread as kids. So we were all 100% David Lee Roth's corner. And when that Eat 'Em and Smile album came out, Steve Vai and Billy Sheehan, Greg Bissonette, I'm like, this is still one of my favorite albums. Top 100 album, maybe top 50 for me. And so I loved it. And then I heard a couple of the wimpier, the ballad, Sammy Hagar ones, and I was like, nah, I'm not even going to give this a shot. I remember my cousin Angela played it, and she's like, this is the greatest album ever. And I'm like, this is not Van Halen. Doesn't sound like Van Halen. No, thank you. I chant CS. 89 people. What happened? How come I got so many? What the hell happened? It says I have 134 viewers suddenly. There's Ben. Everyone, hope your day. Hi, everyone's going well. I just got home from work. Today was a half day, and now I'm off until Monday. Nice. They give you off for the holiday. Appreciate that. That's a good job. It's a good job. These are my friends. Well, I appreciate you bringing all your friends in. I guess I got a raid or something. Thank you very much. Are you a writer? Are you a gamer? None of the above, all the above. They can stay if you want. Can DM me. Very cool. I appreciate everybody popping in. I am a writer. I'm currently writing random lines in random books right now. Not really going to get anything much done today. And I'm talking about 80s music that nobody probably cares about. But anyway, I was a huge David Lee Roth fan. 1984 was my first cassette I bought. I got with my boombox for Christmas. And then my cousin Angela loved 5150, and she would just play it all the time and talk about it all the time. And then I became like a closet fan because none of us were like, you were like, no, Roth is you got to get David Lee Roth back in the band kind of crap. So, who knows? Now I like all of it. There's Tom Duffy. Oh, before I forget, can you DM me on Facebook about the collation of the Writers' Lunch next week? I forgot to ask before. Classic Roth. Band is Sakura, Sakura, Chinese buffet on Atlantic Boulevard. Sakura. Sakura. Any of my 192 viewers right now want to join us in Jacksonville, Florida, next Thursday, the 11th at 11 a.m. We're going to the buffet. We do it once a month. The handful of writers from Jacksonville, we all hang out and get together. So there is that. Oh, and I chant. See, I'm also following you back now. Thank you. The Phoebe buffet. See, Phoebe buffet. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of Chinese food. My wife went to work today. I believe her sister is leaving for her trip. So my wife left her suitcase here because she didn't want to leave it in the car with her laptop in it. And it's like 198,000 degrees here in sunny Jacksonville, Florida. So she's going to head here probably about 6 o'clock or so to pick up her suitcase. And then I basically won't see her till late Sunday night. So that means I'm on my own. I got food in the house. I'm not going to order pizza. I have pizza in the house. But hopefully I can get a ton of writing in this week. Because next week is, no, not next week. The week after. Yeah, no, not next week. Wait. Yeah, we're going to lunch at the Sakura Buffet on the 11th. On the Friday morning, the 12th, I get in the car and we drive all the way up to Pennsylvania. So I have my book signing. If anybody is in Columbus, Pennsylvania, Vortex Books, and somewhere in Pennsylvania, I will be doing a book signing on Saturday. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, my wife has a convention at the convention center in Philly. I will be in a hotel room getting some writing in and ordering various cheesesteaks. Right by the Turkey Hill Experience. Exactly. And then, my glasses are dirty. Okay. Looks like we're losing some viewers. I guess I'm not as exciting as I thought I was. I apologize for that. Ooh. Burping up that pork roll cheese sandwich on a cinnamon raisin bagel. Now I'm back to 170. I must have said something right. So I'll be in Philly for a few days next week, and then in 2 weeks after that is MondoCon. MondoCon. I am drinking Starbucks Frappuccino Caramel. Wow, thank you for the subscription too. I appreciate that. That's a good. Thank you very much. I know, right? It's thanks to I Chant CS. He brought in like 200 people with him, which is freaking awesome. I am not a Starbucks fan, but for some reason I like these chilled drinks. My wife buys them for me all the time. And now I feel chill. Pork roll burps equals ratings. Yeah. You want more? I want people to come in and interact with me. I want people to come in and hang out. I want people to do their thing. I don't want just like a billion people. Although it would be nice, but I want legitimate people. Legitimate people who want to hang out and talk writing and talk music and random things. That's what I'm looking for. Interaction. Considering when I started, it was me and Mr. Frank. People with 10 toes and 11 fingers. No, I don't want AI people. My fans are all German. They are all very quiet. So let them know. Let your German fans know. My book, my Bigfoot book, is available in German. There's a German edition that came out not too long ago. So if they're readers, there's a German. It's right there. It's Wolle Drohnung Bigfoot. I don't know what that means. That's my Bigfoot book right there. It's the American version is High on Bigfoot. So tell them to get out there and get them. Yes, what Mr. Frank said. That's some Sayreville German for you right there. Yeah, are there even umlauts on this keyboard? I don't even see any. I also don't have that squiggly thing when you write something in Spanish. You have a website for the book I will promote. It is it's an Amazon. It's on Amazon Germany. I'm not sure who the publisher is. The American publisher is Severed Press, but I don't think they update their website with new books like they should. So there is an Amazon Germany page of it. If you can see it, you can see it right there. I would appreciate that. Maybe I can get some. Maybe that would be my next big country to conquer, Germany. Nice. There you go, Mr. Frank. There you go. Lots of things. Now we're down to 54 viewers. Thanks, Mr. Frank. You started talking German. We lost all of our viewers. Ooh, pork roll burps. Man, that kills you. I think it's going to rain. It says 90. It says 91 degrees out, and feels like 107. 107. Losing tight. Hello, you pork roll burp. I did. Yeah. I'm gonna be pork roll farting in a little bit. You want them to come back? But no, I want the people who actually want to stay to hang out and stay. You know, no big deal. I want people who want to hang out and interact or listen to my stories or watch me write. I also want people to buy my books. That's the thing. Everybody was. I knew what song that was immediately when you. We took out. I took out a pound of chuck last night, some meat. But then me and my wife were watching TV, and then I was like, I don't want to make it. We were gonna make hamburger helper, and I'm like, that's just a lot of work. You gotta add milk, you gotta add water, you gotta add the helpers for the hamburger, cook the hamburger. So we did the. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna have a Tom Duffy night. Pizza rolls. I put in a bag of pizza rolls. But then tonight now I probably got to make the hamburger helper because the meat is up there. My wife's sister is supposed to be leaving today. If she does leave, then my wife is going there. If she does not leave until the morning, I'm going to send my wife a message right now. If she does not leave until the morning, then my wife can stay home another night. Okay. Just message her. Pound of chuck out of the hurt locker. It's hot and humid outside. Why are you even going outside? Stay inside. Tom says I need pizza rolls. I have I think I'm down to one bag of 50 combos. 50 pizza rolls. I will tomorrow is Independence Day, but I will more than likely be on because I don't do anything. I'll be home alone. My wife won't be here, and now I want pizza combos. Those are pretty good. So I will be on tomorrow as a bonus. Same time, 1 o'clock. And then I will definitely be here on Friday as well. I probably will be on this weekend as well. So, chance yes, come back and hang out the next few days with me as well. I appreciate you popping in. I appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate you bringing all of your German friends. Chillmeister, great stream, man. Hope you're spreading positivity. You have not been paying attention. This is nothing but me with negative rants, usually. Some positivity, but not a lot. I will too. I'm streaming for the next 3 evenings. I've seen you a couple of times on, but I'm at that point I'm on the couch and I'm not moving. But since my wife won't be here, if I see you on, I will pop in and you're playing some game or something. I don't know. I'll make some comments. And all your lederhosen, exactly. Oh, because Ben's off. Ben's got some days off, so he's like, yeah. Said to his wife, you better leave me alone. I'm going to be live streaming for the next 3 nights. Ben Goggins. I wonder if Walton Goggins is as big in Germany as he is here, you know? I hope so. 100+ stream. That's what you need. That's all you need. All you need is love. I think I need 75 people average or something, which I don't have, for a month. And then I can go up to the next level and make money, make more money. So my sister-in-law supposedly is leaving at 4 or 5 o'clock. So my wife will not be here tonight. So you're gonna be on tonight, Ben? What time are you gonna be on tonight, Ben? That sound right. It's tough to get partner with Twitch. I need more follows on TikTok so I can go live before it gets banned. Yeah, I can go live. I just never see a reason to go live or have anything to say. Maybe I'll try that. I've just been doing a ton of unboxings lately. 9 p.m. Eastern tonight, tomorrow. 9 p.m.? What do you think, I'm staying up all night? Alright, if I'm up and if I remember, if I get the email and I'm like, oh, let me go log in for Ben. Even if I don't hang out, I'll log in and I'll keep it logged so the time gets counted for you. Because, I'm a nice guy. I think I'm averaging like 6.5 or 7 people. I think you got to get to like 75 average or something. Logins for Goggins. In order to get to that next level. I don't even know how much. Like, will you make more money? I don't know how that even works. I think Jay Wilburn once told me that if you get to that next level, then you can't also post on YouTube anymore. So I'm not sure if I even want that level. I mean, I'm making money every month. Not a ton, but I get paid every month, put it that way. It's an extra few $100s every year. I went through Duotrope and found 4 open short story anthology things that were interesting to me. So I will probably be writing some short stories again soon. Try to make some money on some shorts and just to get stuff out there. So we'll see. The problem is a lot of them are like, oh, here's a theme for you. Oh, but you have to be Australian. Oh, and you also have to be lesbian from this specific town in Tasmania, or oh, and so this one is open, but you can't have any arms and legs. I mean, it's just like they're so very specific on what they are looking for. I'm like, what, we can't have old, fat, white men? We're not allowed to write stories for you anymore? But I did find 4 of them, and I'm going to probably play with those. At least nothing complicated at all. It's like you can only submit a story to this if you are blind, you don't speak any languages, you were originally born on a passenger bus, and also you need to be between the ages of 0 and 7. Then you can submit to our, but only on these 3 days, in these specific hours. Other than that, we accept anything. Problem with Duotrope going through is a lot of brand new publishers, anthologies, and then you look and I'm like, oh, they're paying $100 a story, they're paying $50 a story, they're paying 10 cents a word, whatever. And then you look and then you go back. I go back like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and I'm like, oh yeah, so here's all the ones that I did not write for, and they're all out of business now. I'm like, why are you starting publishing, and then you don't even know what you're doing? You have to have the rib cage of a large cat. Exactly. That one would have been a great theme to write, but I don't have the rib cage. Well, I have a rib cage of a small cat, to be honest. Yeah. So there is that. All right. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I appreciate all my new German friends as well. That was very exciting. I was like, that can't be right, but it was. So appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow. I'm sure everybody will be off tomorrow. I'm sure it will be a very quiet day, and I have no problem with that, because then maybe I can actually get some damn writing in and not talk and talk and talk. What's this? Here's the well, it gives me his junk mail, Mr. Mailman. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Ben, I might see you tonight.